Hey, do you know what a Shangri-La is? Probably not. And if you do you have one? Probably not. Look, before we get started, there's a couple questions you're going to have already. Yes, this is a paid training. It's not a training, it's a workshop. It's $599. It's going to be 2 days, April 29th and 30th for a couple hours a day. And with that, you get my entire library of trainings and workshops and worksheets and audios and videos and the whole shebang. Look at it below. It's too much stuff to even talk about. Why am I giving you all that? Because it's going to support you in moving forward with this. But we have to get to the thing first. And I also am going to mention that I have just run out of tolerance for bullshit. I'm tired of all of the bullshit and all the nonsense. So I'm coming back out as raw Mike. I played the game for a minute and I don't fucking like it. So this is what it is. I have thousands of dollars of recording, studio recording shit and all this. Fuck that. I'm on my phone, walking around with my shirt off, getting some vitamin D in nature where I like to be, which is exactly the point of what I'm talking about. What the hell is a Shangri-La? Shangri-La is this idea or a vision or something like that is imaginary, but it's as close to perfect as you can, as life can be. But my question is, why the hell is it imaginary? Why can't we make it real? Well, the answer is we can. And I've helped hundreds or thousands even of people go through and do this process and get to that point where they do have their Shangri-La. Meaning they have the life that they want. They're living in their dreams. Their dreams aren't living inside of them. And there's a very particular way to do this. It's a very simple process. And it's not all this fucking shit that we hear all the time over and over again, like having a vision board and having a positive attitude. And those things help, but that's not what this is about. You got to get to the core of you, of your unique and exclusive frequency. You. Yeah, listen, okay, yeah, my Shangri-La's, I want millions of dollars, and I want single-digit body fat, and I want perfect love, and I want passion, and blah, 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 fuck yeah, everyone wants that, or at least everyone says they want that. But let me tell you something, in 30 years of experience of doing this and working with people, that's bullshit. It is bullshit. Not everybody wants that. And here's the problem, is you have all these expectations from people in the world and your parents and religion and bosses and kids and spouses and employees and fucking people driving around in their car. They expect you to bow to their way. Don't cut in front of me. Well, I got places to go too, bitch, so I'm cutting in front of you. But there's a good one. But I'm telling you, it's not everybody wants that. The secret to all of this, if there's a secret to it, it's not a secret at all. It's not mystical or out of reach. It's getting to the point where you know what you want, why you want it, and accepting it, whatever that is. Think big. You're not thinking big enough. You're not dreaming big enough. You suck. Holy shit. Maybe you're not. Maybe you're not. But how do you know? How do you know if you are or not? Maybe you're dreaming too big. Maybe you're dreaming someone else's fucking dream. It's not even yours. I'm going to go make $10 gazillion because dickhead X, Y, and Z say I should or I'm nothing. Like, fuck, man. It's so simple, guys. It's not something that's complicated. It is not easy to do because there's so much bullshit coming in from the world all over the place. You got to do this, you got to be that, all these expectations and all this shit that has nothing to do with you. But if it's windy, sorry, deal with it. Listen through the wind. You know, I just don't care anymore. But what I do care about, and what I deeply care about, is helping the people who want to get help, the people who are ready to go into the place inside of their goddamn soul that is them, and say, you know what? I don't care if I have single-digit body fat. I don't care if I make millions of dollars. I don't care if I have a pretty goddamn good relationship, but maybe it's not perfect because the person doesn't put the butter on the toast the right fucking way. God damn it, get out of here. I care about people who are ready to know themselves, know what they want, and accept it. Because as soon as you do that, the whole fucking world opens up for you. Everything. You can't understand this until you do it. You can't explain it. Human language is too clumsy and archaic to even explain what happens. I can give you an idea because there's people in my mentoring group who have done this, and they've become millionaires. because they wanted that. They've become free because they wanted that. They've gotten divorced because they wanted that. They've gotten married because they wanted that. You know, they like Sydney and her music. She got her music on the radio because she wants it. Ariel selling her art, these beautiful, unique art for, you know, four or five figures. I think she sold some for 5 figures, but I know she sells them for high 4 figures. An artist selling paintings. How's that even possible? Starving artist, right? And then, I mean, people getting PhDs, becoming authors. It doesn't matter what it is. It matters that you know what it is and you accept it, and not make it by someone else's goddamn standard. You build your own Shangri-La, because that's not a perfect place for everybody. It just has to be a perfect place for you, and you can live in it. You can do it. And that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to do a workshop. And if the word work and workshop scares you, just go. You don't even need to be here. I am intolerant of any kind of excuses or bullshit anymore. I want to be with people who want the best for themselves and the best for their life and the best from life. For themselves and the people that they love and care about. I'm so tired of all this nonsense where it's just like, push this button and this will happen. No, push some buttons in here and here, and yeah, it will happen. There's no question. But there's a process to this, and there's an understanding. That we have to drill down. This is because, you know why I don't do this? Because I don't like getting down into the deep depths of the rabbit holes. But this is a little bit of, it's not a rabbit hole, but it's deep. You have to go a little deeper, where shit gets uncomfortable. And I hope it gets uncomfortable. Good. That means we're making some progress. We're going somewhere. We're doing something. Good. We want to get to that uncomfortable part. But I don't like dealing with it because people are like, wah. I'm like, hey, fuck, shut up. Go handle yourself. But this particular topic and this particular solution to a worldwide problem, I have a deep passion for. So I'm going to go deep. We're going to go deep. And we're going to do the work together in a workshop while I guide you through it. And at the end of this workshop, you're going to walk out clutching in your little paw. Not really clutching it. You're going to walk out of this workshop knowing what your Shangri-La is. Defining that. Being fully accepting, fully accepting it. I can't talk. And then we're going to help get you to that Shangri-La. That's part of why, the reason I'm including all of my training, because that's how you continue to get there. And I'll tell you one thing, you keep quitting on yourself. You keep breaking promises to yourself. You keep saying I'm going to lose the weight, I'm going to make the money, I'm going to fucking communicate, I'm going to take my wife or my husband or my whatever out, I'm going to do all these things and show them. But you don't. Maybe every now and again you do, but you don't. And life doesn't have to be that way. All it does is beat you down. It reaffirms that you can't do it. Well, that's bullshit. Once you have that clarity and that certainty and that path and that presence with yourself, there is nothing, not a goddamn thing in this universe that can or will stand in your way of getting there. But we got to know what that is. For real. Not some bullshit thing. Well, the Hermosi guy said I got to do this and this. All of them, me included, need to get the fuck out of the way. This is your life. So we need to help you get that clarity and that certainty and that presence with yourself. Once we do that, there is nothing that will stop you. Nothing will be able to. Obstacles that used to seem like impossible will become like, dink, flick that shit away. It's nothing. And yes, it's going to take some work. It's going to take a little bit of dedication. And if that scares you, or if that makes you go, oh God, I don't want, then go. Because if you're not even willing to try to explore this, to get to the point where you have that clarity and that certainty, you really don't even, this is like real meta right here, you really don't even want to know what you want to fucking know. So I'm not looking for everybody. This is a very limited thing. I already have people attending this, and I'm only going to fill up whatever remaining seats I have, which I don't know how many, I think it's about 15. But if you want to really get to the point where you stop breaking promises to yourself and you start living in your dreams instead of having your dreams just die inside of you, this is the starting point. And moving forward in my business, in my job, in my craft, this is all I'm going to focus on for everybody. Is getting to this point, because the rest of the Power Life principles and trainings and workshops and all the things, they're there to support you on the journey, to help keep you going, to help you expand and learn and navigate and recalibrate and all this stuff that happens along the way. And they're masterful at it. Masterful. It's simple. It's brilliant. It's powerful. But if we don't have that first domino set up right, then the rest of them are going to knock down, and it's going to be, meh. Yeah, that was kind of cool, but did it fucking touch your soul? Because if it doesn't do that to me anymore, it's not worth doing. So you can see all the stuff below, all the text, all the things you get, everything you get. But if this is resonating with you, if it's hitting you, if it's touching your soul, then just sign up. Worry about the logistics later. There will be recordings of this stuff, but I want you to be there live on April 29th and 30th is the dates I'm doing this right now. And I don't know the times yet. It'll probably be around noon Central Time. That's usually when I do my trainings. And if you can't make it, but you still want to do it, that's fine. Get in, we'll do the recording, because you're going to also get access, 30 days of access to a private group that we have, where you're going to get additional support. You're going to be able to get direct access to me, other Power Life mentors, other people doing the process, a peer group, so you're not going to be left in the lurch. I don't do that to people. I hate that shit. So you're going to have access to the support you need, whether you can make it or not. I want you to be there live, but if you can't, so what? Do it anyway. And then you come in the group and ask for support. We'll do Zoom calls. We'll do group masterminds. We'll do whatever it takes to get you there. Because 30 days is way more than enough time to do it. We can do it in a weekend. Okay? So if this is something like Mike's fucking lost his mind, he's crazy, cool. Bye-bye. Because Mike's actually more clear now than he has been in the last 8 years of his life. I know what I'm doing. I know what my passion is. I know why, and I know who I'm looking to help. If that's you and you know that's you, then just fucking click the thing, get registered, sign up, and I will see you in the training. We're gonna go kick some ass. Shangri-La. Do you know what it is? You do now, because I told you. Do you have one? Let's make one.